Elvis Presley was the king of rock and roll, but he was also the king of being a giant creep.
Excuse me, what?
Elvis Presley started dating his future wife Priscilla when she was just 14 years old, but this was not an isolated incident. In fact, Elvis had a massive track record of scoping out teenage girls.
Okay, gorgeous chicks form a line on that side, beautiful chicks form a line on this side. Here!
At one point after his divorce, he tried to convince a nightclub owner to move the family to Graceland so he could raise and then marry his 14-year-old daughter. Somehow the club owner declined this kind of offer. Teenage girls would often gather outside the home of Elvis and scream through the fence, and instead of sending them back to JV volleyball practice, he would invite them in to have pillow fights, tickle parties, and mud wrestling sessions like a 2000s Van Wilder movie. When he was with Priscilla, he would invite her friends over to have parties in their underwear and take Polaroid photos to keep for his own nefarious purposes. Sources close to him say he spent hundreds on Polaroid film just for this freaky hobby.
Ooh, I'm liking this combo platter.
Elvis's attraction to young girls was tied directly to the fact that he preferred to only sleep with virgins.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly good virgin to me.
Whether it be to avoid disease or some religious reason, many believe it was so the girls wouldn't realize that he was not the king when it came to his bedroom performances. Many women who engaged with the star said that their time between the sheets was less than enjoyable.
Check me out, ladies. You're looking at the winner.
If that doesn't give him enough creep cred, he also had his entourage seek out women with small, delicate feet and women that looked like his mother. That's right, if you watched the Austin Butler Elvis movie and thought, geez, this guy seems like he really wants to make out with his mom, you may have picked up on some important subtext.
Oh, mama!
Elvis was noted as having a very strange relationship with his mother, including that they would baby talk to one another, they had pet names, and shared the same bed until Elvis was a teenager.
What the is this allowed? Is that allowed?
When Natalie Wood dated Elvis, she even left a family gathering when Elvis sat on his mother's lap for much of the evening. Elvis's Palm Springs mansion was pretty creepy in its own right. The singer had two-way mirrors installed in many of the bedrooms so he could watch couples hook up during parties and watch women change without their knowledge.
Look out, man!
Beyond just being a creep when it came to intimacy, he also had a bad track record as a partner to many of his girlfriends. One girlfriend brought up the time that she was sleeping soundly in bed and Elvis shot a bullet at the headboard to wake her up so he could ask her to get him some more yogurt.
Let's get a move on, people!
When he started dating 14-year-old Priscilla, he bought her a brand new adult wardrobe, making her wear heavy makeup and dye her hair black to match his.
Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house. Oh, wait a second, cancel that. It's only me.
Priscilla said it made her feel like a living doll. She has also mentioned that when she was sitting down doing her homework and would look up at him, he would slap her on the forehead and say, "Oh, don't do that. It gives you wrinkles on your forehead."
It's called karate, man, and only two kinds of people know it. The Chinese and the king. One of them is me.